Another Taekook oneshot. Hope you will enjoy it. It was lunch break and the cafeteria was bursting with students. Jungkook sat with his group of friends. The new transfer student Hana sitting right next to him. She was giggling at something he said, and Jungkook, the ever so charming golden boy, was doing his best to keep her entertained. At the table across him sat Taehyung, his best friend, or so he thought, quietly picking at his foot. Taehyung's usual bright and lively demeanor was gone, replaced with the cold silence that made Jungkook uneasy. The memory of what had happened earlier that morning came rushing back. Flashback. Taehyung had approached Jungkook in the hallway, holding two cups of coffee he had brought for them. "I got your favorite cookie," he said cheerfully, his boxy grin lighting up his face before Jungkook could respond. Hana walked up to them. Jungkook stiffened, realizing that this was his chance to be impressed. "Oh, hi, Hana." Jungkook greeted her, flashing his tender trademark smile. Taehyung, obviously oblivious to the tension, turned into Hana and said hi. And Taehyung, Jungkook's. "Don't mind him," Jungkook interrupted, waving Taehyung off. "He's just clingy and kind of annoying sometimes." Taehyung froze. His smile faded. "Oh," he muttered, his hands tightened around the coffee cups. "Right, I see." Jungkook didn't notice the hurt in Taehyung's eyes as he continued chatting with Hana, but Taehyung felt the hurt, his heart sink. Without saying another word, he placed the coffee cup on the nearest bench and walked away. Present now, Jungkook couldn't stop glancing at Taehyung. He noticed how the boy avoided looking at his direction, how he kept his responses short when their friend tried to talk to him. After lunch, Jungkook finally decided to confront him. The bell had rang and the cafeteria was emptying out as students made their way to the classes. Jungkook, however, was trailing behind, his eyes fixed to the familiar figure storming out towards the schoolyard. Taehyung, Jungkook called, jogging to catch up. Taehyung didn't stop. He didn't even look back. Instead, he clenched his fist and kept walking until he reached the last tree by the far corner of the yard. Jungkook followed, standing awkwardly. "What do you want?" Taehyung snapped, his voice sharp. Jungkook hesitated, his mouth opening and closed like he wanted to say something but didn't know where to begin. "What?" Taehyung repeated, his arm crossed over his chest. "You want to insult me some more? Or maybe you need me to fetch you another coffee?" "Oh, mighty Jungkook. Oh, mighty Jungkook." "I didn't mean..." "You didn't mean what, Jungkook?" Taehyung interrupted, his voice rising. "You didn't mean to call me clingy or annoying in front of Hana? Or you didn't mean to make me feel like a complete idiot for trying to be a good friend?" Jungkook flinched but stayed silent. "Do you have any idea how humiliating that was for me?" Taehyung continued, his tone shaky. Now, as anger mixed with hurt, "I was just trying to bring you coffee because I thought it would make you smile, but no, instead you throw me under the bus just to impress some girl." Jungkook looked down at the ground, his shoulders slumping. I know I messed up," he said quietly. "Messed up?" Taehyung laughed bitterly. "Jungkook, this isn't about just messing up. You hurt me. You made me feel like I am..." No, Jungkook burst out, finally looking at him. You are not nothing to me, Tae. You are everything. Taehyung blamed his breath inches. Then why did you do it? Why didn't you defend me instead of embarrassing me in front of her? I don't know, Jungkook admitted, his voice breaking. I was stupid, okay? I thought that if I acted cool, she would, I don't know, like me or something. But I didn't stop to think about how I would hurt you. Taehyung shook his head, tears threatening to spill. You didn't think about me at all, did you? All you cared about was looking good in front of her. Jungkook stepped closer, his hand clenching at his sides. You are right. I was selfish and I hate myself for it. I hate that I made you feel this way. You can yell at me all you want. I deserve it. Oh, trust me, I will, Taehyung said, his voice trembling. You are such a coward, Jungkook, a coward who cares more about impressing some random girl than about the person who has always been by your side. Jungkook stayed quiet, his head hanging low as Taehyung's voice hit him like a friend. I don't even know why I bothered, Taehyung muttered, his voice softer now. You always act like I'm just there to fill the silence in your life, but I am done. I'm done being the one who cares more in this friendship. Please, Jungkook whispered, looking up at him with pleading eyes. Don't say that. Don't give up on us. I swear I will do better. I will prove you that I care. Taehyung let out a shaky breath, his anger slowly disappearing as he looked at the guilt etched on Jungkook's. Jungkook said, stepping closer, but I will do whatever it takes. I will never put anyone else over you again. Just don't shut me out. Thanks. Studied him for a long moment before nodding slowly. Fine, but if you ever pull something like this again, we are done. Got it? Got it, Jungkook said, his lips twitching into a small, relieved smile. Good, thanks, said, brushing past him. Now go buy me a coffee, caramel. Lord Jungkook clenched softly. Anything for you, Tae. Was standing, walking close to Jungkook, giggling at something he said. Jungkook's usual charm was on full display, but his eyes kept darting towards them, who was leaning against the locker nearby, arm crossed and face set in a cold glare. Taehyung had enough. He wasn't one to bottle up his emotion, and the sting of Jungkook's earlier words still burned deep. Taking a deep breath, he started over his footsteps. Jungkook froze, his heart dropping. He could see the fire in Taehyung's eyes. He knew how he was about to face the consequences of his action. Oh, hey, Taehyung, Hana said, with the sweetest but a smile. What brings you here? Taehyung ignored her completely. His focus slowly on Jungkook. You know what, Jungkook? If I'm clingy and annoying, then maybe you shouldn't have spent all those late nights texting me, asking for advice, or even replying on me to cheer up when you were. Jungkook opened his mouth to respond, but Taehyung wasn't done. And if impressing her, he gestured at Hana, is so important that you would humiliate me in front of her, then maybe I am wasting my time caring about someone who doesn't value me. The hallway grew quieter as some students stopped by to watch the confrontation. Jungkook could feel the eyes on him, but his focus was entirely on the boy standing behind him. His chest heaving with emotion. Jungkook said he started his voice soft. Taehyung interrupted, his voice trembling. You can have all the attention you want from her. I'm done being your backup plan. Without thinking, Jungkook stepped forward, closing the distance between them. He cut Taehyung's face with one hand and kissed him gently on his cheek. Gaps echoed through the hallway, but Jungkook didn't care. Taehyung blinked, stunned into silence before he could react. Jungkook pulled him into a tight hug. His voice was soft, whispered against Taehyung's ear. I'm sorry, I was wrong. You are not clingy or annoying. You are everything to me, Tae. What the heck is this? Hana's sharp voice cut through the moment, her face twisting in disbelief. Are you seriously into him? Jungkook pulled away from Taehyung but kept his arm protectively around his shoulder. He turned to Hana, his gaze cold. Watch your tone, Hana. You don't get to insult him, but he is so enough. Jungkook interrupted firmly. Taehyung is the most important person in my life. I don't care what you or anyone else thinks. I'm not going to stand by and let you or anyone disrespect him. Jungkook turned to Taehyung, his voice soft but loud enough to everyone to hear. I have been an idiot. I have been hiding how I feel because I was scared, but I can't keep pretending anymore. I like you. No, I love you. I always have. Taehyung's eyes widened. His heart raced. Jungkook, I am sorry for hurting you. Jungkook continued, his voice breaking slightly. You mean so much to me, and I will do whatever it takes to make it up to you. Just please don't give up on me. The hallway fell silent as everyone waited for Taehyung's response. You are such an idiot, Taehyung said softly, his voice trembling with emotion. But I guess you are my idiot. Jungkook's face lit up with relief and he pulled Taehyung into another hug, ignoring the scattered applaud and cheer from the classmates. As for Hana, she huffed and stormed off, but either Taehyung nor Jungkook paid her any attention in that moment. All that mattered was them, the end. So you might be thinking why Jungkook called Taehyung clingy and annoying when he was in love with him, and why he wanted to attract Hana. Because Jungkook was unaware of his feelings. He didn't know about his feelings until Taehyung started ignoring him, and when Taehyung started doing it, Jungkook realized he is in love with Taehyung. So that is how he realized his love for Taehyung. So see you again in the next one. So till then, take care. So bye bye.